Alright, hello, welcome to Games for Gamers. I'm your host, Morbid.
And I'm M2.
And today we are playing Mansions of Madness. I know you're not going to be able to see the screen a lot during the game. I don't know how to transfer it onto the screen like other channels do. We'll do our best to let you know what's going on. Today we are playing Rising Tide. And it's difficulty level 3. It's going to be a huge one, so it's going to be a multi-part video. Multi-parts here. We got all the stuff from the core set, and then the stuff from first edition converted over.
Yeah.
So you will see some stuff that are not in the core set second edition, just in the second edition. It's also in the first edition stuff. But that's it. We're not using any of our other expansions, though, either.
No.
Alright, you want to read that, or?
A terrible ritual is soon to be performed in Innsmouth. A mysterious letter provides 6 suspects, but both the true culprits and the nature of the ritual are unknown. The tide is rising in Innsmouth. You must uncover the town's dangerous secrets before it is too late.
What's the rest?
Due to the length of the scenario, it is recommended that players charge their device while playing.
So what that means for you guys, it's just going to be, this video is going to be broken down into several parts. Because it's huge. It says 240 to 360 minutes.
Yeah.
We're using 5 investigators. It's going to take us a long time to do this.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're just breaking it down into several parts, like I said. Why don't you click it?
Yep.
Or select investigators.
Select investigators.
Okay.
So we got Mintai Fan, William Yorick.
Yeah, that's Mintai Fan and William York over here.
Alright, and then we also got Carolyn Fern. By the way, Morbid is playing Mintai Fan and William Yorick.
Yep.
And I'm playing Carolyn Fern, Michael McGlenn, and
Vincent Lee.
Vincent Lee.
And so we got a doctor, psychologist, kind of a fighter type, and 2 kind of roundabout people. Since it is going to be a long one, it's just thematic. We can read the backs real quick.
Yeah.
You why don't you go ahead and pick one since we'll go back and forth.
Alright.
I know this might be a little boring to you guys, but...
So, the story so far. Michael McGlenn considers himself a problem solver. The federal authorities consider Michael McGlenn a dangerous criminal and a member of organized crime. McGlenn does not really care what other people think. After his good friend and business associate Louis was dragged into the water by some horrible creature, McGlenn took it upon himself to deliver a healthy amount of payback to things that go bump in the night. He seeks out strange places haunted by the supernatural and by terrible beasts. Once there, he proceeds to solve the problem. Typically, McGlenn finds that dynamite or a Tommy gun are the best ways to get results.
So is Michael McGlenn what? The gangster?
Yeah, he's the gangster.
Give me that one second. And just in case if you people want, you can look at it right there and pause it so you can read it yourself. I'll read one. I'm going to read Mintai Fan, the secretary. Mintai Fan landed a good job directly out of school, perhaps due to her unique upbringing and her fluency in English, French, Vietnamese, and Korean and Japanese. She worked for Mr. Thomas as a secretary for a number of years and considered him to be not just her employer but her friend. But after coming across a strange book in the course of his work, importing and exporting antiquities, Mr. Thomas became odd, moody, and ultimately took his own life. Suddenly, Min was on her own for the first time in her life. Uncertain what to do, Min set about putting Mr. Thomas's affairs in order and soon discovered that his import-export business had exposed him to a dark and hidden world of the unknowable and unthinkable. Now Min has a new task, one chosen for herself for the first time. Discover what awful truth made Mr. Thomas commit suicide. And if you wanted to read it for yourself, there it is.
Alright, Carolyn Fern, the psychologist. The story so far. Carolyn Fern dwells in the minds of others. Using a complex form of hypnosis, she studies the psychology of her patients through their dreams. Through this practice, she has seen and heard many disturbing things, but nothing prepared her for her most recent patient, Malachi. Following one of their more vivid and troublesome discussions of his dreams, Malachi was brutally murdered, and if that were not terrible enough, He was murdered with an ornate knife that he had described in one of his dreams. After hearing this news, Carolyn began reviewing her old notes concerning Malachi, anxious to find some kind of clue as to who he really was. Her research had led her from one bizarre case to another, and yet she seems no closer to understanding why Malachi was murdered.
Okay, then I've got William Yorick, the gravedigger. William York never wanted to be a gravedigger. He wanted to be an actor and had worked for years in Boston, taking whatever parts were available. Shakespeare was the best stuff, of course, and Williams' focus was in Shakespeare and acting. But after many years and hardly any roles, he was forced to admit that the stage was not his destiny. Gravedigging was tedious work, but the dead made for an excellent audience, and William always did love a soliloquy. I pronounced that word wrong, I know. Soliloquy, whatever. But the job took a turn for the strange when odd and inhuman corpses started turning up and then vanishing. When William asked around at the university, all he got was shrugs and strange people following him home at night. Ever since, he's been looking into all manner of bizarre occurrences, disappearance, or strange sighting. It seems as if a new act is beginning. And there's his, if you wanted to look at it. And our last character, or investigator,
is Vincent Lee, the doctor. Vincent Lee knows why people die. As a Yale graduate of medicine, he has become accustomed to knowing the conditions that inevitably lead to fatalities. However, since becoming a resident physician at St. Mary's Hospital in Arkham, he has seen far too many horrible and unexplained deaths. An elderly victim torn apart by unknown wild animals, a healthy young man whose heart exploded without identifiable cause. Their twisted faces haunt his dreams. As a man who finds comfort in having all the answers, Vincent begins to wonder if something sinister is afoot in this otherwise quiet Massachusetts town. Unable to continue his practice with the horror that he takes home every night, Vincent decides to take a sabbatical in order to investigate these strange deaths, even if it kills him. And here's all the words, if you want to pause it and read them.
just looking for the figures real quick.
Yep. I'm gonna go help him look for all these figures.
Which one's Carolyn Fern? This one? This is Mintai Fan?
This is Mintai Fan, yeah. You're playing as Mintai Fan.
Yeah. Is this Carolyn Fern?
Yeah, that's Carolyn Fern.
Okay. Put it all on. Just be careful with this. Go.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Carolyn Fern, right. Oh, no, wait, this is Daisy Walker, I forgot. Yeah.
What's Carolyn Fern look like, you know?
Hold on, just a minute. Let me just put these guys here.
Where's her thing?
Uh.
Yeah, with the blue glasses. I just had her, didn't I?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that looks like her.
Yeah, actually that does.
We can use her, I mean. I don't see anyone else. I think this is Daisy Walker.
Yeah, that's
She's got
Daisy
blonde
Walker.
hair, yeah.
All
right.
Then.
Go ahead and do game. Sorry, people, we're introducing you to the whole thing. Oh, major spoilers.
Major spoilers,
yes.
Indeed. But.
And please like, share, and subscribe, and ring
the notification bell.
Ding.
Ding.
All right. Game starting.
Game starting items. Investigators begin this scenario with the following. So, we got...
What do we got?
We got kerosene lantern.
Okay.
I can find that. Here it is. Lucky rabbit's foot. Magnifying glass. And then, as a spell, we got feed the mind.
Let me see this. The spells.
Yeah. And, incriminating evidence.
Yeah, feed the mind.
Yeah, we'll choose a random feed the mind.
Yeah, shuffle them and pick one in. Then put the rest aside because you're going to have to shuffle them, discard and pick a new one anyway.
So I'm shuffling them up, and then I'm going to pick a random one. Let's go with this one right here.
Alright. Well, we know spells usually does lore. I've got a lore of 3 and 3, so it ain't gonna be me.
Yeah, I got a lore of 3, 3, and 2.
Huh? Well, I guess this is gonna be.
Yeah.
Numbers are good with lore. You want it to be psychologist?
Yeah. Carolyn Fern will take Feed the Mind, which is action. You or another investigator within range become focused, then flip this card.
I got an observation of 4 and 4 over here. What are your observations?
4, 4, and 4. Everyone has 4. Wow.
I want Mintai Fan take the magnifying glass, which allows her to roll additional die while resolving an observation test.
Alright then.
You pick something.
Michael McGlenn.
I'll just take the incriminating evidence.
Yeah.
Alright, York's going to take the incriminating evidence. You thought the man seemed suspicious, but here is the proof. I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Alright, Michael McGlenn will take the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Once per round, you may reroll 1 die. And then that leaves Vincent with the Kerosene Lantern. It's a light source, and you may discard this card to convert all magnifying glasses to successes while attacking unarmed.
And that means this. So when you roll a dice, if you can usually throw in a clue to make it a success, which is the elder sign. But his ability allows something else. Don't throw your clues.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know you're not going to see the screen very well. I'm really sorry. I just don't know how to do the other way.
Yeah.
I know that stinks for you, but can't do anything about it. I want you to continue setup.
Yes.
And we each start with 1 clue.
Yep. It's loading
I
right
guess we
now.
might as well get the story.
There was thunder in the air on the night I went to the deserted mansion atop Tempest Mountain, and to find the lurking fear.
Here's your guys.
Yes, thank you.
Begin scenario.
Yes.
The letter arrived last week. Its return address was smudged, and the letter itself was scarcely legible. Between half hints and mad scribbles, you were able to discern 6 names and allusions to some horrible plot unfolding in the mysterious town of Innsmouth.
A message has been slipped under your hotel door. You unseal the envelope to find another scribbled letter. The first page is simply a list of the 6 suspects' names. Among the smears and blots of the second page, you make out the true reason the writer has pleaded that you come to Innsmouth. The writer believes a ritual will take place in 4 days' time, and that 2 of the enclosed suspects are the cultists behind it.
Okay.
You read further. The letter begs you to uncover the identities of these 2 cultists and find the location of the ritual. Armed with this knowledge, you might be able to prevent the ritual itself. You will need to pay close attention to the words and behavior of each of the possible suspects for any signs of guilt. With so little time left, each interaction with a potential cultist has become all the more important. You head down to the lobby and begin your investigation, mindful of Miss Gilman's cheerful insistence that you come to her if you needed anything. Surely she did not have your investigation in mind, but she might be a useful resource. She is also one of the suspects on the list. Place the lobby tile in a wall as indicated. The lobby is tidy but sparse. You see no sign of the innkeeper. Place your investigator figures as indicated.
Just so you know, these figures do not come with the game. They come with figures but unpainted. I got these years ago for Arkham Horror 2nd Edition, but they fit with most Arkham File games from Fantasy Flight games. So you can use it with Elder Sign, you can use it with Arkham Horror, the card game, whatever. He's gonna shoot you.
He's gonna shoot you. A stack of newspapers is laid neatly on the table. Place a search token as indicated. The town of Innsmouth is just on the other side of the hotel's front door. The window panes on the door are too dingy to see through.
Too dingy.
Dingy to see through. Place an explore token.
Isn't it cool? It's like a lantern.
Yeah. But it's red and scary. Doors affixed with small plaques lead to other rooms in the hotel. Place explore tokens as indicated. We need 2 more.
Jeez, that's a lot of doors.
Yeah.
Holy crow.
You keep the list of suspects close at hand. The incriminating evidence allows investigators to review the gathered information by interacting with it in the app. As the investigators progress and you gather more information, the incriminating evidence will continue to record your findings. Investigator phase.
Okay, so we are able to click on the explore buttons we want, but I'm going to look at this. I don't know if it's an action for the incriminating evidence.
Goodbye.
You have organized the information on your 6 suspects into dossiers. As you investigate, each dossier will be updated with information about that suspect, including what the suspect says about himself or herself and what other suspects say about him or her. Some suspects might also tell you about the location of Innsmouth. Which dossier would you like to review? They got Zadok Allen, Detective Blake, Bobby Foster, Othira Gilman, Joyce Little, and Sylvia Marsh. Ooh, the Marsh family. Who was the person in here? Gilman?
Yeah. Miss Gilman.
Gilman is one of your suspects. She is proprietor of the Gilman house, so tell her which you were staying. Okay, look at Joyce Little. Joyce is one of your suspects.
We don't know much about her. Sylvia Marsh, she's one of our suspects.
Zadok.
Is one of our
Zadok.
suspects.
He's probably a Watley.
Victor Blake, better known as Detective Blake, is a detective working in Innsmouth.
Okay.
And Bobby Foster. Bobby is one of your suspects.
Okay.
Alright.
We have a lot of exploring to do. So why don't you... See, no, there's not one. There's too many. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Click on each one and see what they say.
So, right here, the plaque on the door has 101 engraved in a flowing script. There's a similar plaque on your door marked 102. Now, this door, right here, burnished plaque on the door reads billiards room. Over here, through the door, you hear a muffled argument.
Okay, we're going to cancel that. The one up here.
Yep. The window panes on the front door are too dingy to see through.
That leads out to Innsmouth, and then we got this one over here.
Freshly shined plaque on the door reads guest lounge.
Okay, so billiards room, just a regular room, argument, Innsmouth, and a guest lounge.
And we're in this room with nothing.
So in every horror film fashion, we
Should
need to split up.
Exactly.
Who's got a good influence? I got 3 and 4.
I got 4, 4, and 3.
Okay, so just definitely keep one in that room, one in your group, because obviously you're gonna need to talk to people over here and talk to somebody up here.
Yeah.
So somebody needs to move here, investigate that, and then probably that's their churn. You get 2 actions per investigator.
Let's just, what is this?
The stack of newspapers.
Yeah, stack of newspapers.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Well, you want York to go and search that?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna move 1 here. I'm gonna search this paper.
Yep.
Newspapers. The local newspaper, the Innsmouth Tribune, does not seem to have many articles. You scan the headlines. Local detective stops shoplifter. That's Blake. Missing child found on beach. High tide leaves fishers in awe, like fishermen. Gain 1 clue to discard the search token. Well, discard the search token, then gain a clue. And I do have another movement.
Yes.
Just move to come over here.
Alright then.
Just to not waste actions. Okay, why don't one of you guys do whatever?
Alright, so. There are people in this room right here.
Arguing.
Yes, arguing. Maybe.
Michael, let's see who's arguing.
Sure.
Alright.
Well, I do only have a 3 influence.
Well, they're arguing.
Well, yeah, alright.
Go and turn it with your machine gun, your Thompson.
I'm gonna.
So that's 1.
Yep.
Remember, you can split up your movement.
You
You have 2 moves normally.
Through the door, you hear a muffled argument.
Oh, so you can listen.
I can listen, knock, or.
Would that be
open.
observation, you think?
Maybe, yeah. I got 4 observation.
Oh, up to what you want to do.
I don't really want to just burst in there, but I mean, I can. I think I'm gonna listen to the argument.
Okay.
You press your ear to the door and can make out scratches of the argument. Be thinking...
Snatches.
Snatches, okay. Be thinking, an unfamiliar feminine voice says, "They will not promise. Safe here." Comes the muffled voice of Miss Gilman. Then their voices fall, and you are unable to make out any more of the argument. Gain
So-
1 clue.
Be thinking. They will not promise safe here. I don't know who they're talking about. Okay, now you've got 2 options. Knock on the door or open the door.
I do get a clue, though. Give me a clue,
Please.
please.
No, 2 people that have clue things. Get in the clues.
I think I should open the door.
Okay.
Because if I give them warning that I'm here, then
Yeah.
they'll do something about it. You open the door, startling its occupants into silence. The office before you is cluttered with photographs and paperwork. Place the office tile as indicated and discard all explore tokens leading
There's
to
half
it.
of yours.
Wait, hold up. It is tentacle, so we only have to look at the tentacle ones. We're probably gonna need this.
There's the one thing you gotta search for the tiles. I don't see it here. That looks like it. Nope.
No, it's office.
It's a
not
red
hall.
chair though.
Here it is.
There.
No,
Bottom
wait.
one, the last one we searched.
No, wait, that's library.
Oh, okay.
Here's office.
Nice.
Second to bottom. Bottom, second to bottom. Behind a large desk sits the innkeeper. Place a person token as indicated. This is Gilman, one of the suspects and the owner of this hotel. None of these.
Says Sylvia Marsh, probably need her later.
Mm-hmm.
Zodak Allen, we'll need him
Yeah,
later.
this is Victor Blake.
Joyce
Victor
Little,
Blake.
we'll need her later.
We'll need him later.
Oh, Thea Gilman? Yes.
Yes. Thea Gilman.
Who's the
We'll
other?
need Victor Blake later.
Okay, I got 4, 5. We're missing the guy, Bobby Foster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
What did that say? Oh, you already did it.
Yeah. Across from Gilman is another woman, looking upset. Place a person token as indicated. This is Sylvia Marsh, another of your suspects.
Ooh, 2 suspects in one room.
Ooh, that's cool. There are 2 cultists. One of the shelves is dominated by painting supplies. Place a search token as indicated. A door with a small curtained window is set on into the front room. Place an explore token as indicated.
That probably goes onto the streets.
Sylvia Marsh looks you over with wide, unblinking eyes. Miss Gilman coughs awkwardly. Perhaps we could continue this later, Miss Marsh. My guest seems to need me. Miss Marsh snorts. We are not through yet. I will be in the lounge when you are finished, Gilman. She sweeps from the room, forcing you to step out of her way. Then she disappears into a door opposite from you. Remove Sylvia Marsh from the board. Alright, well, she's in the guest lounge. You may move 1 space into the explored area. Alright.
So you got 1 more movement if you want.
I don't really want to... Well, I'm probably going to need influence to speak. So yeah, I'll move. Yeah, I'll move here.
I want you to do 1 more of your people because you got 3.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll do Carolyn first.
Okay.
Where do I want to send her?
Do you want us to speak with Marsh or Gilman?
Yeah, I'll speak with Gilman. 1, 2. Gilman looks perfectly calm. Pardon me, I did not realize I had an appointment with Miss Marsh today. How can I help you?
The options are, what were you fighting about? Tell me about yourself. Ask about the locals.
I'm gonna say, what were you fighting about? Yes, of course. You, of course. Not all the buildings in our town are safe, and visitors do not always take the sea seriously. She is worried you might get yourself hurt. You might get hurt among the construction or rent a boat without a permit. It has happened before, though not often. But you seem like a responsible sort, so do not prove me wrong to Miss Marsh, alright? Alright then.
And that's it for now.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
what we are going to do,
Mm-hmm.
just to see if this changes a little bit.
Yeah. Other suspects.
So we'll go to Sylvia Marsh.
Sylvia Marsh is one of your suspects. She descends from the Marsh family, an important family in Innsmouth.
So it's a little more information. It's an important family.
What about Gilman? Gilman is
Nothing.
one of your suspects,
Okay.
yeah. Alright, cancel. Alright then.
I'm going to try to room here?
Room 101.
Yeah.
Alright. So Carolyn is gonna head into room.
No, Min is.
Oh, Min, right. I forgot.
The plaque on the door is 101.
Mm-hmm. The door is locked, but you notice the edge of a slip of paper has been tucked into the crack beneath the door. If you are careful, you might be able to get it out. Agility.
I have agility of 4.
Alright then.
There's one success with a clue. I'm going to flip it to get 2 successes.
You successfully pull the paper from under the door and begin to read. It is a notice addressed to Mr. Robert Foster. Shop in town seems to have received an order he placed with them, and they are informing him of their intention to deliver the purchase in question here. You replace the notice, gain 1 clue, then discard this explore token.
Okay.
So you spent a clue and you got a clue back.
Oops.
Wahoo.
I have 1 more move.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll come up here with the doctor.
Yeah.
So I'm over here.
Alright then. So, Vincent Lee.
Yep.
I'm gonna move into here,
1.
and then I'm gonna try to explore the guest
The
lounge.
guest lounge. In quotes.
Freshly shined plaque on the door reads guest lounge. Explore. The lounge looks comfortable and well kept. Discard this explore token and place the lounge tile as indicated.
Shouldn't click until we have it out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is the lounge. I give that to you so you can look at the other stack.
Oh,
Alright.
Well. wasn't it?
I know.
Oh. Lounge. On the far end of the room, Sylvia Marsh stares out the window, adjusting an exotic-looking bracelet. Place Sylvia Marsh as indicated.
You guys can't see, but it's also got like daylight coming in, or shadow of the panes. It's actually a really nice detail.
Yeah. So she's looking out that window right there. A pair of older women chat over tea on the couch. Place a person as indicated.
These are all named people.
Yeah, it's in here.
Oh, okay. Yep, you're right.
Wait. Yeah. Those 2 should be in here.
You're all right. I think I got it right here. Right? This is the one? Yep.
Old woman. On the couch. A drawer in one of the side tables has not been closed properly. Place a search token as indicated. Family portrait hangs above the desk. Place a search token as indicated. Family.
And there is actually like a portrait here on the wall too.
Yeah, you may move 1 space into the explored area.
That was actually 1, an action. That was free. You can actually move another space if you want.
I may as well move into here so I can talk to
What's
her
your
next
influence?
turn. 4.
Okay, pretty good. Alright. So yeah, we're in position.
So everybody's went.
Everybody's went. I like that. Everybody's went.
Everybody's went. Everybody has gone.
So
Mythos
now we're in the mythos
phase.
phase.
You have a moment's respite to consider the significance of your discoveries thus far. This mythos event affects the investigator who has the most clues, which is William and Michael.
Wait, hold on. I want to roll off.
Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Yes.
It says the investigator. It say all investigators.
Yeah, it does say the investigator.
Alright, so we'll see who it affects. The lowest loses.
Lowest loses, yes.
There's a 3.
There's a 2.
It's
Alright, so
gonna
I
fit
get to
Michael McGlenn.
do this thing. You struggle to comprehend the breadth of your accumulated clues. Lore 1. I've got a lore of 2. I've got a lore of 2.
Oh, I was taking that in now.
With 1 success. So if you pass, you are convinced that you are on the right track,
Okay.
and that's it.
Because there's a failure option, but we're not going to read the failures unless it obviously happens.
Mm-hmm.
No sense in spoiling. Jesus.
The clock strikes noon. No immediate effect.
Kind of scared me.
Mm-hmm.
So I bet you we're going to have like 4 turns till midnight. I bet you every midnight something bad's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to the investigation.
You guys got people to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to deal with people?
Alright then. Why doesn't Carolyn go first and talk to her some more?
Alright. Go talk to Gilman.
Gilman, yes. Miss Gilman. If I can actually tap on her. Did you want to talk about something else? I'm gonna say, tell me about yourself. So, you want to know about the woman with a key to your room. Very wise. Gilman winks, a warm smile spreading over her face. Mostly I am here helping guests and keeping this old girl up and running. I have been working in this hotel for most of my life. My father was the owner of this place before me, and his father was the owner before him. I am an Innsmouth woman, born and bred, but I love hearing travelers' stories as they pass through, and that is about it. So I could either say, do you enjoy painting?
Because there's painting supplies over here.
Mm-hmm. Or, why were you called by your family name?
Well, he's going to investigate the paintings. I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah.
So, well, you decide. You decide. It's your character. You're investigating.
Yeah, I think, why are you called by your family name is good. Well, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm gonna say, why are you called by your family name, just because. Gilman? Well, quite frankly, it is practically a title. My father was called Gilman when he ran the place. Good man, my dad. He knew everyone, and everyone knew him. When I took over, no one saw any reason to change their ways. Innsmouth is like that. So now even the people I passed with the people I played with as a kid called me Gilman. Not just the way things go. Alright.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to check this just to,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Gilman especially is a proprietor. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, we didn't find anything useful.
No, not really. So, I still have 1 action left, so I can talk to her again. Or, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you can talk to her again.
Yeah. Let me just close that real quick. Oh dear, my apologies, but I really need to get some paperwork in order before I speak with Miss Marsh again. Enjoy Innsmouth.
Okay, so we can't talk to her really anymore.
Alright then.
So you do have an action.
Yes.
Wanna,
Which is probably going to be to move.
you want to come out here with me because I don't think we should go out in the street until we all go together.
Yeah.
So
So I'm going to move 1, 2.
okay, and you're with York.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're pretty cute.
Wow. And he's trying to eat me.
Don't play with your dolls, Lord Helmet.
Okay.
From a movie called Spaceballs.
Oh.
Alright, well, Vincent, you're in the room.
Yep. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna talk to Sylvia Marsh. Miss Marsh stares out the window, ignoring your presence. I could either say, can I ask you some questions, or I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna say I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, because she's really put off.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure she drawls, not turning from the window.
I am sure she draws, not turning from the window. She's got a very bad attitude.
Yeah. I'm gonna say no, really, I am.
Okay.
Then stop interrupting, she shrugs. Well, that was a waste of an action.
Alright, well, you want
I
to click
still
on her
got
again?
one more action,
Yeah.
so... I do not have time for this right now. Alright.
Well, there goes that.
It's time to search this place, because I'm at this room.
I just want to see if anything.
I don't think we learned anything.
Well, I just want to
from
see what
that.
it says now. You know, maybe. No.
Yeah. Nothing. Close that. Oh, yeah. Hit cancel. Close that. Yeah, I'm here, so I may as well search this.
Yeah.
Which is... It looks like someone has shoved something into this drawer, keeping it from closing properly.
And there is actually a drawer here.
Let's search it. You pull the drawer open and find something useful inside. Gain the lead pipe common item, then discard the search token.
The doctor has a lead pipe. Which is good. We need weapons. We didn't get any weapons to start with.
Yeah. And that ain't very fun. Because 2 of our people's abilities are to use weapon, or to kill
Monsters.
when monsters are killed, yeah. And we can't kill monsters without weapons.
Was a little flavor text on that?
Lead pipe, heavy weapon. A bloodied pipe was found at the scene of the crime. The cause of death is still unknown.
I'm going to show it to the... It's got good artwork on this game. Small cars, but good artwork. Alright.
Alright then.
I think I should go talk to the old women.
Yep.
We need information.
Alright then.
1, 2. A pair of old women chat over tea. Greet them. Though you try several times to break into the conversation, you are unable to get a word in edgewise. You are not sure whether this exclusion is intentional or accidental. I can eavesdrop or shout over the elderly women. Hey! I'm going to eavesdrop.
Alright, yeah.
The women seem to be gossiping about Gilman's lack of suitors and arguing over whose nephew or son would be best to introduce her to. They throw around names of residents not mentioned by your letter. Names like Richard Bruce, Tim, and Nectosa. The talk implies Gilman herself has been avoiding romance ever since she took over running the Gilman house. Ooh, that could be... That's suspectful. Gain 1 clue. And listen, all evil people need a layer. I know it's a pain checking this, but I'm going to check it.
Yeah, we're going to check this. Gilman. Nothing.
Nope, okay.
Cancel. Nothing.
York is going to... Where do you want Michael Glenn to go?
Yeah, Michael Glenn.
Okay.
I'm going to search.
I don't like that if she's right in the room.
One shelf contains many painting supplies. Search. Gilman watches you. Oh, please do not touch those. I knew I should have cleaned up that shelf a bit. I promise nothing else in the hotel is as untidy as my art supplies. You know, I am always optimistic that I will find the time to paint, even if it has not happened yet. You refrain from touching the supplies, but true to Gilman's word, you do notice all her painting supplies are either new or look like they have not been opened in a long time. Gain 1 clue, then discard the search token.
Why aren't they opened?
I got 3 clues. Alright then. Now, oh wait, I still have 1 more action, so I'm gonna run out of here.
Just 3 near us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's really no point.
Okay, and then York's the
staying in
last
here.
one. I'm going to check out this, which is the billiards room. The billiards room looks rarely used. Everything appears to be in near new condition. Discard this explore token and place the billiards room tile as indicated. I know you had it a few minutes ago.
There it is. Billiards room.
A young man leans over the green, lining up a shot. Place a person as indicated. This is Bobby Foster, one of your suspects.
Oh, he's suspicious. Oh, I thought he was golfing, but no, the green is the pool table.
Yeah. A counter stands before a shelf of emptied bottles. Place a search token as indicated. Bet there's gonna be some whiskey.
Mm-hmm. You need whiskey because it's a weapon. If you break it. You may move one space into the explorer area.
Which I will.
Mm-hmm. And you got one more action.
I'm gonna search.
Alright then.
A counter sits in front of a shelf full of decorative bottles. You examine the counter closely and notice some of the dust here has been disturbed. Make an observation of 4.
Alright then. Trying to win.
There's 3 successes.
Excellent.
You follow the trail of marks in the dust to a small patch of worn wood on the underside of the counter. You find the wood here presses inward, revealing it to be a false panel. Gain the whiskey common item to discard the search token. I knew it would be whiskey.
Yep.
It was a bar.
Here you are.
Now, as you gain more expansions, there'll be more and more items and stuff, so it won't be so obvious. Mm-hmm. But whiskey, equipment, action. Discard up to 2 face down horde and flip this card. And I don't know what brand of whiskey that is, but there it is.
Nice. And when you flip it over, it becomes a weapon, which is cool.
Don't tell people.
Alright then.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Thank you for ruining it for me.
You're welcome.
Alright, that's it then.
Yep, that's all your actions. That's everyone's actions, actually, so...
We did good though. We got a lot of... No, we wasted stuff.
Mm-hmm. To the Mythos phase. The wind howls and a shiver runs down your spine. A storm is brewing. No immediate effect.
I hate storms.
Yeah. You notice the people of Innsmouth are watching you with suspicion and thinly veiled hostility. Their attention only increases as the hazy sun sets. You do not have much time left before night falls, and you fear what the denizens of Innsmouth will do under the cover of darkness. No immediate effect.
Yeah, I wonder if we should have explored outside before inside.
Yeah, because the outside is
Scary.
starting to be dark.
Alright, you want to try see if anything changed?
Yeah, let me see. Not now.
Not now, she says.
Uh-huh.
Go up here.
Alright then. So Vincent Lee will go first. I'm going to move up here, and then I'm going to search this area. A Gilman family portrait hangs on the wall. Search. Something intrigues you about this picture. Observation of 4. I'll spend a clue and change one of these clues to a success. So I got 2 successes. Something about the formation of the paint strokes soothes you. Whoever painted this had quite a lot of passion. The painter's initials scribbled in the corner are MM. Discard this search token.
MM.
MM.
Any suspects have double M's? No.
No, I don't think so.
That was odd.
Was odd. And then I still have one more movement, so I'm
towards
gonna head
Michael.
into the line, buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna go. See if I can do these old women again. The women continue to tut over Gilman's non-existent love life.
That's it.
So I don't think anything else is happening.
So there's no point in being in this room.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then explore.
Alright then, yeah, I guess you can
I mean,
go
because
outside.
then Michael could do something.
Michael can go outside too.
Alright.
The window panes on the front door are too dingy to see.
Dingy.
Dingy, right. A fountain gurgles sickly before you. Discard
Oh, look at
this explore token and place the town square tile as indicated. Excellent. A few scattered coins can be seen at the bottom of the fountain. Place an interact token as indicated. Do you want to steal money from the fountain? A young woman sits on the fountain's ledge, invested in a book. Place this person as indicated. This is Joyce Little, one of your suspects. The street stretches onward in the fog. Place site tokens as indicated.
And site tokens on the other side of explore tokens.
Mm-hmm.
And site, you can just click on them. You don't need to take an action, I don't believe.
No, I don't think so. You may move one space into the explored area.
That is all I can do.
Yeah. Alright then.
Michael, you want to look at the coins?
Yeah. Look at the coins in the fountain. Alright then, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna move 1 and 2, and I'm gonna press this interact token. A few scattered coins can be seen at the bottom of the fountain. I'm gonna toss a coin in, spending an action, because that's my only option. You feel slightly luckier. No immediate effect. Discard this interact token. Alright, well, I'm slightly
You
luckier.
want to look at the site?
Yes. The streets of Innsmouth are obscured in a heavy fog. An investigator in the town square may reveal the adjacent area. Alright, why not? The streets of Innsmouth are gray and cracked. Place the street 1 tile as indicated and the street corner 1 tile as indicated.
Bless you.
Mm-hmm.
Street
Street
corner 3.
Mm-hmm. We need street 1.
I don't have them.
Alright, well, here's street corner 1. And here's street 1. And a wall.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. That's street 1.
Let's see it.
An old man slumps in front of the decrepit fire station. Place a person token as indicated. This is Zadok Allen, one of your suspects. You notice a notice is posted outside the fire station. Place a search token as indicated. Several young children play a dispirited game of hopscotch. Place a person token as indicated. We need a small child.
Oh, there it
None
is.
of these are small children.
Yes,
Oh,
it
that's
is.
a small children.
You keep saying that.
Yay, small child. Alright then. I cited that. I saw all that.
Alright, but here's another one of our suspects.
Mm-hmm.
This must be the fire station.
Yeah.
No, weird. It's weird that there's no, like, door to explore.
Yeah. That is kind of
Okay,
odd.
so who went? Min
And me.
and Vincent, right?
Min and Michael.
Min and Mike, that's it?
And Vincent, yeah.
And Vincent went?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you searched here.
Yep.
So we got these two.
Yep.
You want to go in and ask?
Mm-hmm.
Or
1,
talk
2.
to Bobby Foster?
Yep. The young man takes a shot, the gentle crack of billiards echoing through the
Clack.
room. Clack, yes. I'm gonna introduce myself. He nods at your introduction, then takes another shot. His target bounces off the rails of the table. The younger man sighs, then strains. I am Bobby Foster. Nice to meet you. Kind of a relief, really, seeing a fellow traveler. So, I could either say a relief, what brings you to Innsmouth, or I could give him a billiards tip. I'm gonna ask why he's in Innsmouth. Yeah. Place has rich history. Absolutely fascinating. Did you know that Innsmouth is the city for unexplained disappearances? All under wonderfully mysterious circumstances. Catching your expression, he laughs. I suppose I should explain myself. I am a writer. Well, at least I will be, soon, hopefully. Came to Innsmouth to get my inspiration. It has been very atmospheric. Say, you see anything strange? I would love to hear about it. So I could either say, tell me about the atmosphere, or what do you write? I'm gonna say...
Like atmosphere.
Yeah, atmosphere is more...
So we know what he writes about mysterious disappearances.
Yeah. The young man shrugs his shoulders. Well, the locals here, they can be a bit... He pauses, picking his words carefully. Odd. Miss Marsh is the worst, giving me the willies. She sort of runs, he pauses. Everything, I guess. And then there is the detective, shows up everywhere, threatening to take me for trespassing. Gilman is alright, though. Honestly, I don't think any of them are happy with my writing here. So I could either ask, tell me about the Marsh family, tell me about the detective, or tell me about Gilman. Well, we didn't really get any information out of Mrs. Marsh there, so I'm gonna say, tell me about the Marsh family.
Get a little louder when you talk, okay?
Yeah, alright then. The Marsh family owns this town, and Sylvia Marsh will not let anyone forget it. Pity she has got a face that matches her attitude, though I would not mind knowing the story behind all that jewelry she wears. Very exotic looking pieces, you see. Gain one clue. Yeah. And that's it. That's my actions.
I think you can talk to him again next time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I go in there, click once, and I move back.
Well, hold on. Let me see if there's anything. Oh yeah, we can keep talking to him.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of our suspects, so I'll move in and click on him.
Yeah.
Was there something you guys want to talk about? Tell me about Detective, tell me about Gilman. Since we're here with Gilman, I want to know about Gilman.
Alright then.
Well, her family has been running this hotel for generations. Go far enough back and they have a bit of Marsh blood in them. Uh-oh. That is the family that owns this town. It must be distant because Miss Marsh treats her almost as badly as she does everyone else. She's the only one in this town that stops to give me the time of day. Good thing she's the one running the hotel, right? Gained one clue.
Alright.
And then I'm going to do one action to come back. Or
Yeah.
finish up my movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you really need to use all your actions to the best of your abilities. You only get 2 and they're very limited.
Alright, well, that's the end of this phase, so we're on to the Mythos phase. And the Investigator phase, confirm. Mythos phase. Michael McGlenn squints against even the weakest light, and the pain in his head throbs in time with his heartbeat. Strength 1. I've got a strength of 5, so hopefully I can get at least 1 success. With 3 successes and a clue. If he passes, the headache is just a distraction to work through,
Could you put that away?
so nothing happens. Night is coming. You will not be able to conduct your investigation in the dark. It might be wise to review any evidence you have gathered during the day. No immediate effects.
Okay, so we really gotta talk to these people.
Mm-hmm.
We were missing to Blake, so I'm assuming Blake is over here.
Yeah.
Oh, we still got her too.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can come 1, talk to him.
Yep.
I can come 1, talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
He can come in 1, 2, talk to her.
And explore this.
And explore that side.
Mm-hmm.
You can finish talking to him.
And then.
And I'll do whatever I can. I think we need to get together at nighttime. I think
Yeah.
bad things are going to happen.
Nighttime is scary.
Yeah, I think it's bad things are going to happen at nighttime.
And it won't let us go into our room and sleep.
Yeah, so you want to do it that way?
Yeah.
Alright, so who do you want to go? Why don't you have her go?
Yeah.
Carolyn.
Carolyn Fern will go first.
Well, we're still got it fresh in our mind.
I'm sorry, our conversation gave me a great idea for a character. If I want to be any good as a writer, I really need to write this down. Bobby takes out a notebook and begins scratching away. Alright, so no more speaking.
Click on him one more time.
I'm sorry, I cannot talk right now. I need to concentrate.
Click on him one more time.
Alright. Same
Okay,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
See, maybe they'd storm out or something and then leave, you know.
They get angry at us.
So you haven't used any actions yet.
No, I have not.
There's nobody for you to heal, so...
Yes, I'm gonna move. 1, 2. Can't do anything else, so I'm
Well,
gonna
let me think. Maybe you can come 2 here and then come out this way next turn.
Alright, yeah, that makes sense.
And maybe even click on her and see what happens, maybe when night falls or something. And that's why you're in the hotel too, because I
Yeah.
think bad things are going to happen to people outside.
Yeah. Luckily,
Unless
Vincent
you
has-
want to come out here for...
No, I think I should be in here.
Okay. So you want to go over back into there?
Because I got one more action,
Yep.
so I'm going to use it to move some more.
Okay.
And that's it for Carolyn.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Michael
Yorick.
McGlynn... Oh yeah, William York. You can go.
I can even go talk to her. 1, 2... No, I can't. I can just end up there. Then I can do the sight token.
Yeah.
Or I could come back in this room.
Or you could go in, like, here with Carolyn.
I don't think that's wise. I think
Yeah.
she's alone in the room. Maybe she might be different. I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on these people. It seems like kind of a waste, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that was almost kind of a waste.
Yeah.
Why don't we hold up and see what happens out here?
Yeah,
Maybe that's what we...
alright.
Maybe we should have done that first, actually. So yeah, have Michael McGlynn go.
Yep. I'm gonna move into here and speak to
Zadok, I think.
Zadok, yes. The old man dozes in and out of sleep, reeking of alcohol. An investigator with the whiskey common item can offer Zadok his whiskey. So I could either say hello or hey you, but I can't offer him the whiskey because I don't have the whiskey. He probably won't respond unless we give him the whiskey.
Well, do what you're going to do. I mean, you're in
Alright.
that spot.
I'm gonna say hello.
Or you could...
And I said hello.
Oh, you move 1 and then search.
Yeah, well, alright.
Because I'm coming up. Oh, well, too late.
The drunk blinks awake, his bleary eyes trying to focus on you. Leave me be, Othira. Ain't doing nothing wrong. His eyes finally focus on you. You ain't Gilman. What you want? I could either say, how do you know Gilman, or tell me about Innsmouth. think I should say, how do you know Gilman? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, I know lots. Lot of people. Lots about people. Can't make me say nothing I don't want. What did you ask? About little Athera Gilman? Ah, little Athera, my sister's girl. Real clever. Made time for Uncle Zedok's stories. But not anymore. Now she runs a hotel. Got that marsh blood in her. I told her not to marry Gilman. But then she had Athera. And wasn't she a clever girl? Owns a hotel now. Doesn't have time for Uncle Zedok's stories. A Gilman she is. Got that marsh blood. So I could either say the Marsh family or what else do you know? Well, I think we should ask about the Marsh family. Yeah. The old man becomes surly. Can't trust them. Can't trust them. They want me, but they can't take me. I know. The Marsh family is wrong. All wrong. Don't listen to them. Don't trust them. Don't trust the Marsh family. Gain 1 clue. Jeez, I got 4 now. Where'd it go? Oh, it's staying
That was
up.
amazing.
Mm-hmm. Alright then. So I got a clue.
Still have one more movement.
Yes. So I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Keep the
Yes.
machine gun put it on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to these little girls.
Alright then.
Children play a spirited game of hopscotch. Ask to join them. Or where are your parents? I'm gonna ask to join them. They stare at you for a few moments with wide, unblinking eyes. Then one of the bolder girls makes room for you. Seeing you are serious about joining, the other children giggle nervously. You play with them for a time, setting aside your troubles. You are much nicer than the detective says strangers are, one of the children declares. After you finish the game, the children scamper away, whispering excitedly, gain 1 clue, then discard this person. So, detective seems to be a real jerk. The Marsh is a jerk.
Mm-hmm. Gilman's okay.
I'm gonna get Vincent something. Matter of fact, so that was 1. I talked.
Mm-hmm. We still have 1 more movement.
Come back, actually. Here.
Okay.
Here.
Alright then.
And I'm gonna go with Yorick now.
Alright.
1, 2, 1, 2. So I
Yes,
think
you need to
I like that whiskey as an item, but if it'll give us some kind of a thing. So that's Yorick. So all we got now is Vincent.
Yes. I'm gonna move 1, 2. And then I'm gonna speak to a young woman is completely invested in a large book. I could either say, "Excuse me, miss," or I could study her. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna say, "Excuse me, miss." Sure.
She was reading a book.
Only after you repeat yourself a second time does she look up from her book. Ah, hello. Did you need something? I could either say, "What are you reading?" or I could introduce myself. I think I should introduce myself. Yeah. She takes your offered hand hesitantly. Oh, my name is Joyce. I run the bookstore downtown. So I could say, "Can you tell me about the town, or have you noticed anything odd?" Well, I think we need to say, "Have you noticed anything odd?" because we're trying to find out who's performing this ritual. Yeah. Have you noticed anything odd? I would really like to finish this chapter before work. So that's all I can say, because I don't have any other actions.
So you didn't ask the right questions at all. That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should have studied her first.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Everybody went, so now it's the mythos. Oh wait, hold up.
Yeah, that's.
I can
looks
search
like,
here.
yeah, looks like it. Okay,
Oh,
do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
What does that say?
The streets of Innsmouth are obscured in a heavy fog. An investigator in the town square may reveal the adjacent
Which we
area.
are.
Whoa. Place the Street 2 and Street Corner 2 tiles as indicated. Then discard all Explore and Site tokens leading to them.
I think you got them near the bottom.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, here's Street Corner 2.
And what do we need? Street 2?
Yep, Street 2. I got Street 2.
You
Here
do?
it is.
Okay. And we get rid of the Explore token.
Let's get rid of the Explore token. This should be upside down like this. Alright, excellent. Alright, perfect. A man in a suit leans against the wall, waiting by the hotel's side door. Place a person token as indicated. This is Detective Blake, one of the suspects. Papers flutter down the street in the slight wind. Place a search token as indicated. Alright, and that's it. So everybody went, now
And I just want to check, because it said check your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we did Zadok.
He appears to be, he's one of our suspects. He appears to be something of a drunk, of the town drunk. Gilman's is Zadok's niece, though they do not appear to be close. We don't know anything about Blake. Bobby is one of your suspects. He is a writer and a fellow visitor to Innsmouth. Gilman is one of your suspects. She's the proprietor of the hotel.
That you're staying at.
Yeah.
The Gilman house, it's called.
Mm-hmm. Joyce is one of your suspects. She seems more absorbed in her book than she does in her surroundings. Joyce has a bookshop downtown. And Sylvia Marsh is one of your suspects. She descends from the Marsh family, an important family in Innsmouth.
You know, I think she's one of the cultists.
Yeah.
She's been here too long to not know what's going down. Go ahead.
Alright, yeah.
Mythos phase.
Mythos phase, indeed. Your first day comes to a close, and you gather back at the Gilman house. Clear the board. When you turn in for the night, you suffer from strange and unsettling dreams. Each investigator suffers one face-down horror.
Start with the top and give one of your guys one.
Yep.
Give one of my guys one. One of your guys one. One of my guys one. And give one of your guys. Yep.
Alright then. So we gotta clear the board.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So take your people back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the figures.
Mm-hmm. You can have these ones and this
I
one.
never got to talk to Bobby.
Mm-hmm. And you can have this search token. And then I'll put all these back.
Oh, and yeah, we never get that area at all.
Mm-hmm.
Who are these people? The other, all the suspects.
Yep.
Okay, click on it.
Yep. You awake the next morning feeling troubled. The town of Innsmouth is large enough to be separated into 3 neighborhoods. The docks, the downtown, and the residential area. Each day you will devote yourself to investigating one neighborhood and its residents. You must use your time wisely. You will not be able to investigate a location twice. Where will you continue the investigation?
What are our options?
Go to the docks, go to the downtown, or go to the residential area.
Well,
We know Joyce's bookshop is in downtown.
yeah. And we know docks are always creepy areas full of bad people.
And fish.
Yeah, fishmen.
Fish. We don't like fish around. Maybe we do, I don't know.
Well, Mr. Young Investigator, where do you think we should go?
I think...
Downtown, you said, because Joyce's
Yeah.
place is down there?
I think we should go downtown.
Okay.
Alright then. Go to the downtown. The clustered buildings downtown are nothing more than silhouettes through the fog. Place the street corner 3 storefront and alley 1 tiles as indicated. Alright, street corner 1. Here, you can have like a bunch of these.
So, street corner 3. Storefront and alley 1.
Yes. Here's alley 1.
Here's street corner 3.
And I think storefront is a big tile.
Oh, must be.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Just top half.
Here you can have these.
Thanks, we wanted those.
Mm-hmm. And I'll
So
look
it'll
at...
have a half a street and a store in it.
Mm-hmm. Street, or, yeah, storefront.
Okay. So how is this set up? Like this? Like this?
No,
Nope.
like
Nope.
the
I
other
like
way.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is the right way.
Yeah. So we're downtown. Even downtown Innsmouth is quiet, each sound muted and sedate. Place your investigator figures as indicated. There appears to be something in one of the discarded barrels. Place a search token as indicated. And there's a barrel right there. Aging brick buildings line the streets. Their doors closed and windowless. Place explore tokens as indicated. The streets are consumed by the heavy fog. Place sight tokens as indicated. Investigator phase.
Okay, this is where we're going to stop this video. Tune into the next one or watch the next one to see the second part of, what's this adventure called? Something at Innsmouth. I forgot too.
Something about tides. Rising tide.
Of Innsmouth. Yeah, okay.
Not of it.
Oh, just Rising Tide?
Yep, and yeah, next time we'll be downtown and we'll keep up the investigation.
Alright, see ya.
Goodbye.